Coming up, a different type of investment, how timber and natural resources can complement your portfolio, and how landowners can help maximize the potential of their properties. This is Regions Wealth Insights.
Well, a lot of times our clients, they're unaware of how much value they have in their property. We have specialty managers that can handle the timberland, that can handle the farmland, that can handle the oil and gas and minerals that may be out there, in addition to other general real estate properties. It just reduces risk overall and still increases the return that they're looking for from their investment.
Managing real estate and natural resources in ways that benefit the property owner and the property itself. Hello, I'm Jeremy King. You may not think about a bank having foresters, geologists, or similar experts on staff, but if you're a landowner or you want to purchase natural resources, it pays to make sure they're managed responsibly. Today we're joined by Frank Walburn, a Regions forester and manager of 6 Regions timber funds. Frank, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Jeremy.
An investor or a landowner might not necessarily think about some of the financial options that are available to them, but for those who do own those assets, what sort of services are available?
Jeremy, in our group we manage farms, timber, real estate, and other types of real property held in trust, and other relationships such as agencies and consulting. We also periodically offer timberland investment opportunities for accredited investors who want exposure to U.S. southern timberland.
Let's first touch on the properties that you manage for clients. How large are these properties, and what are some of the services that you provide on those properties?
Jeremy, some of the properties we manage are very large, several thousand acres. Some are very small, as low as 40 acres. Our goal is to meet the objectives of the landowner, and those objectives can be very active, where cash flow, for example, is the objective. Some can be very passive, where the look of the property is very important, and anything in between.
So this is about maximizing the value of the land or the natural resource someone owns, correct?
That's correct. We can negotiate leases, we can monitor the cash flow, we have document review. We can do everything that needs to be done to manage a piece of property, either aggressively or passively.
Tell me a little bit about experience. I assume it pays for a landowner to work with an advisor who does more than just sit behind the desk, but rather they go out in the field and they know the different factors that are involved. What experience does your group bring?
Absolutely. We have 44 property managers in our group that are distributed across the region's footprint in all of these asset classes. And our managers are generally very experienced. Average tenure in our asset class as managers is probably 25 or 35 years each.
How many acres does your group manage?
We manage about 3 million acres of property of all types.
Tell me about the timber management services. We mentioned those briefly, but that's not something that's available to everyone and all year round, correct?
That's correct. We offer timber investment opportunities for accredited investors only, roughly every other year. We've been offering these timber investments since 2003. We currently have 6 in place, do not have a fund currently active.
Looking forward then, as someone considers future investments, what are some of the potential benefits of timber investments?
Timber investments are proven to be a great diversification tool. Trees grow. If the rain falls and the sun comes out, the trees are going to grow regardless of any other things that are going on in the world. So a small allocation in timber can offer great diversification benefits. Timber is documented as a great way to preserve wealth, and timber also has a great track record of producing positive financial returns.
We probably should point out, though, timber's not exactly as liquid as other investments. Is that right?
That's correct, Jeremy. We do not recommend an investor expose themselves to a very large allocation of timber because it is somewhat illiquid. Our investors can get out of a timber fund prior to maturity, but we're concerned about a discount in that situation.
And specific to timber, an investor would have to make a rather significant investment, right?
That's correct, Jeremy. Our timber funds have a $500,000 minimum and are only designed for accredited investors.
All right. Frank Walburn from Regions Private Wealth Management, we thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jeremy.
And we thank you for watching. We have more information online designed to help you build, protect, and preserve your wealth. For more information, just go to regions.com/wealth. And if you'd like to discuss this or other investment topics in person, give us a call at 1-800-826-6933. We'll see you here soon for another edition of Regions Wealth Insights.